On behalf of the Slow Life Foundation and Soneva and the team here at Soneva Kiri, welcome. We're delighted and honoured to have you at this 4th Slow Life Symposium, and I look forward to 3 days of serious yet interesting discussions and interactions. The idea is really to get these great minds together to collaborate and come up with some great ideas, initiatives and practices, and we found that it actually works. So if you look at the 2011 Symposium, the whole World Water Campaign was founded, where the idea behind that is to follow Soneva and Six Senses practice, which was to not use and sell branded waters in the hotels, but bottle on site, and then give 10% of water revenues to water charities. And of course that has various benefits. So apart from the obvious ecological benefits in terms of the absence of food miles and waste, it also creates an efficiency for the organization in terms of removes a lot of bureaucracy and paperwork to import water because you're recycling, and of course it's financially better off.
It's so wonderful to see these tangible results come from this very gathering, come from people actually going, that's a great idea, and that's a need that isn't being fulfilled, and it could benefit everything. We could have profits, we could have, people being able to survive, actually, be able to live who were previously being poisoned, or dying from contaminated water, and bring those two things together, and it's good for all. It's a win-win-win.
Well, I'm part of the Soneva Kiri Slow Life Symposium because I'm here to try and find best practices for China very simply. I think a lot of people who are doing systemic changing projects are sort of afraid to come to China because it's practically undecipherable for people who haven't worked and lived in China. But China needs help. It's probably the place that everybody should be working in if we want to make large-scale systemic changes.
Well, I think it's important that we embed sustainability into the DNA of every brand. I mean, we don't want to just talk about sustainability, it may just be boring. You have to create desirable products that are in essence sustainable. I think a product in the future that is not sustainable is not a great quality. So brands need to interpret sustainability in their way, integrate it and get the consumer excited about what they're doing, the products and services that they offer. That ultimately will then help to really change the way we consume, what we consume, how we behave towards nature and the society.
Our industry is terribly resource hungry, and for us to survive on this planet, for our industry to survive, we need to look at models that are more resource friendly and really drive innovation through collaboration, which is really the theme of this year's symposium.
We are a collaborative species. It's in our DNA, and it's really helpful to be able to have these leaders from these different fields come together and share what they're doing and see how we can be helpful to each other, because that's the way to move forward. It just is, and it also is part of the essential nature of our species.